Hola, gente. It's Damien from Social Gong. It's Tuesday, so it's Tipsy Tuesday. Here's some words of advice. Sometimes you might connect with somebody and you might try to start a conversation on social media with them. Don't dismiss anybody just because you think they might not be a potential customer or be able to provide value. And I only say this because recently I connected with somebody. They had a service that I was actually interested in, and the way I like to start out conversations is actually by saying, "Hey, let's get to know each other." We got to build that know, like, and trust value. So never responded, and guess what happened? Somebody else that I knew invited me to attend an event via Zoom, and attended the event. Well, guess who was there? A competitor. When the competitor came on board and threw their pitch, I listened to what they had to say, and guess what? I actually ended up being their customer. And this is not the only time this has happened. It's happened a couple other times. And I was also on another webinar where somebody was a coach trying to offer their services to other businesses. And there was a person that had replied to the coach there and said, that they didn't want to reply back to this other person just because they felt that that person cannot provide any value to them, and they could not provide any value to that person either. And guess what that coach said? Well, how do you know? That you just never know if that person might become a customer, and if maybe they can't become a customer, they may be a good referral partner, because you don't know who they know. And it's not a lot of times it's not about what you know, it's about who you know, and connecting with certain people and building that relationship and creating value may eventually land you a referral. As a matter of fact, day before yesterday, I got a message from somebody else on one of my social accounts, and they said that they wanted to introduce me to one of their customers, but they wanted to get to know more about my business before they decided to move forward with this decision, because they wanted to make sure I was actually a good fit. Well, guess what? Yesterday I got an email from them, and they said that they're currently talking with their client, and they're going to pitch what I provide, and if the client considers moving forward with the conversation, she'll do a warm introduction via email, and then I can carry that conversation forward. So don't dismiss somebody just because you think they might not be able to be a good client for them, because you just never know who they know who might be that next big client you've been wanting.